Today I want to share with you a very interesting concept which I read online, and that concept is about the person first approach. Like for example, they were actually talking about this concept applicable for psychiatry or psychological problems. But I think that this concept applies to all the other illnesses of the body also. Like for example, if a person is having schizophrenia, then rather than saying that this person is schizophrenic, you should say that this is a person with schizophrenia. Or if someone is suffering from depression, then you should not say that he is depressed. Rather, you should say that he is a person with depression. And it applies to, as I said, I think it applies or it should apply to the other illnesses of the body also. Like, for example, if I have diabetes, then rather than saying that I am diabetic, I should say that I am a person with diabetes. Now, what is the importance of this person first approach? Like, for example, when we apply the identity first approach, like I am a diabetic or he is schizophrenic, that is identity first approach. So, what we are doing here is we are making that disease or that disability, we are making that our identity. Like when I say I am diabetic, I am making my diabetes as my identity, which is not the case, right? My identity, my existence is way beyond, and it is much more than just a disease of some part of my body, right? So when we are saying that he's schizophrenic, we are making schizophrenia as the identity of that person, which is in reality not the case. So on the contrary, when we are applying this person first approach, that is, we are saying that he is a person with schizophrenia or I am the person with diabetes, then we are going beyond making the disease as our identity. Like we are saying that he is a person who has schizophrenia as a part of him. Schizophrenia might be a part of his life, but not his life completely, and that too for a temporary period, maybe till he gets better. Or when I say he is a person with depression, that means we are making depression just a temporary part of that person and not the entire identity of the person itself. So I found this very interesting, and I think we should all apply this in our life when we are commenting about ourselves, like our own illnesses as well as the illnesses of other people, whether they are psychological or bodily illnesses. This is very good because when we are saying that he is schizophrenic or he is blind, for example, so we are stigmatizing that person, right? We are stigmatizing that disease or we are stigmatizing that person, which makes it very difficult for that person to overcome that illness, whether it is a bodily illness or a psychological illness, right? So I think we should all apply this approach, person's first approach, in our life. So I thought I would share this with you.